Well, welcome to Operation Remote Resilience. I'm Kelly Gant. Pardon me. I'm Kelly Gant, a certified Warriors at Ease teacher. And this morning, we're going to be walking through a guided meditation that involves body sensing. We have been moving through this past couple of months this idea of noticing sensation and then holding opposites. And today, we're really going to combine those ideas. So, with that in mind, I want to invite you to get comfy. Maybe you are more comfortable resting on the floor. You might be seated like me on the floor. You might be resting in a chair. We're really looking for a longer, taller spine, which is also possible if you're resting on the floor. And that might happen with a nice deep inhale. We grow a little bit longer and stronger in that spine. And as we exhale, we imagine that exhale settling in to the weight of the body where you're connected to the floor. And take that moment to notice where you are connected to the floor. Perhaps it's that spine, pelvis, and back of the head if you're resting on the floor. Maybe it's your seat, your legs, or your feet. Inviting yourself to use that breath to assist. So again, as we inhale, think about maybe growing a little longer and taller. As we exhale, shoulders melt away, arms are heavy. We feel that exhale settle in to the weight of our seat, our legs, and our feet. Just noting what is surrounding you this morning, in front or in back or to your sides, and maybe even below and above. And perhaps closing your eyes if that feels comfortable, and if not, eyes open, maybe lids somewhat lowered, a soft, unfocused gaze. Noticing here before we begin our body sensing what's present for you. Maybe what's present in the physical body, in the emotional body, and perhaps the thinking mind. We try to notice what's present with curiosity, inviting those messengers from the body, inviting us to explore those sensations, thoughts, or emotions a little bit further. And I want to invite you as we move through this body sensing just to allow your attention to follow the sound of my voice. We'll name a part, notice a part, and then move on. So we begin by first noticing the legs, and in particular, the left leg. We start by noticing the toes and the sole of the foot, the ankles and shin, the knee and left thigh, the left hip joint. We bring awareness to the right leg, beginning in the same way, noticing toes and the right sole of the foot, the ankle and shin, the right knee and thigh, the right hip joint. And we'll shift awareness, noticing this whole left leg from the foot to the hip, and then moving to notice the right leg from the foot to the hip. Moving back and forth from left to right, noticing any sensation that might be present. And then seeing if we can hold both in our awareness, both left leg and right leg, both at the same time. And then we move now to the arms and noticing first the left arm, noticing left fingers, palm, wrist, and forearm, the elbow and upper arm, the left shoulder. And moving awareness now to the right arm, noticing right fingers and palms, wrist and forearm, the elbow, upper arm, and the right shoulder. Noticing the entire left arm and noticing the entire right arm. Moving back and forth, noticing first left and then right arm. And pausing to see if we can notice both arms at the same time. We bring awareness now to the front and the back of the torso. So beginning at that base of the pelvis, that front side of the pelvis, bring awareness or notice to the belly and the bottom rib cage. Noticing the space of the front of the heart and the collarbones. And then shifting that awareness to the back side of the torso. So noticing the back side of the pelvis, the low back, the back bottom rib cage, the space of the back of the heart, and the shoulder blades. Noticing the front side of the torso and the back side of the torso. Shifting from awareness of the front to awareness of the back. And then pausing here to see if we can hold that awareness of both front and back of the torso at the same time. And we'll bring awareness now to the front and the back of the head. So we began by noticing the face, the chin, the lips, the mouth, the tongue, the back of the throat, the ears, the nose, the eyes, and the forehead. And bringing awareness down to the back of the head, beginning with the back of the neck, the base of the skull, this space of the back side of your head. And then shifting awareness from the front of the head, including the face, to the back of the head, that back of the skull. moving back and forth just a couple of times, noticing front and back of the head. And then seeing if in your awareness we can hold both at the same time. The front and the back of the head awareness at the same time. And then pausing here, moving your awareness from head through right and left arms, through front and back of torso, right and left legs. Noticing the entire body. Legs, torso, arms, head. And pausing for a moment to notice once again what's present for you. We return to this idea of breath, perhaps taking a nice deep inhale, a longer exhale. Awareness coming back to the space that you're resting in, to the sound of my voice. And take a moment to thank yourself for pausing this morning to do your meditation practice. I want to thank you for joining me this morning on Operation Remote Resilience through Warriors at Ease. This video will be available fairly soon on the Warriors at Ease YouTube channel, and I would ask you to consider clicking on the link below to make a donation, because it's viewers like you who allow teachers like me to provide these classes and services. So until next Friday, this is Kelly Gant with Warriors at Ease, Operation Remote Resilience, signing off in health, resilience, and connection.